Hey everyone, it's Hot Fuzzy here with another guide today. I'm here with Sloppy Noise.
What up?
We're going to be going through the Drake Corsair and the RSI Constellation series ships. We're going to go through our builds today and what we do with them and why. So we're going to start with the Constellation. So Sloppy, if you want to go through this one, go for it. It's all you.
Okay, firstly, don't get the Taurus, get the Phoenix. It has a stocked bar.
You shut your
First,
mouth.
it's gonna have a hot tub. Comes with a P72,
He wants a hot
freaking
tub
little
time
stuff.
machine here. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. So
yeah.
you'd rather have a hot tub over another 70 SCU of storage. Got it. All right, cool.
Okay, I don't know about you, but I haven't found one of these mythical C2s full of maze doing those Vaughn missions. Okay,
Well, neither have I. I found one with 40 SCU, so I was quite happy
okay,
with that. But
exactly. And you get 80 STU in the Phoenix. You get a cooler cockpit. The Taurus is look okay. Either way, look. If you're gonna use M's, go Taurus. If you're gonna use Omnis, go Phoenix. They're just already there. It saves you the hassle.
are they
The
already
rest is
there?
yeah, on the Phoenix they're already there.
Really? All right, we're
That's
gonna
why I wanted
verify.
it.
Okay. All right, I'll give you that. All right. But they aren't there on the Taurus, by the way. The Taurus comes with the Galdarines.
Yeah, but you're going for the extra cargo. You're not gonna stick with
Correct.
the
All
Gildarines.
right, well, I'll swap over then to the lovely Phoenix for you. And there you go.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. All right. Okay, so keep the Omnis. Go down to your turrets, switch them out for something ballistic. I put the Gatlings on the bottom and the Deadbolts on the top. All right, this is just because if you got a guy in your lower turret, you're probably going to be doing some like ground shenanigans, we'll call it. You know, you go over Brios, you want to make sure the area is clear. Get a Gatling gun. That it just you got more bullets into people that way. Um, And then if someone's over you, deadbolts, because like this is not a PvP ship by any means. All right, you're going out, you're doing Vons, maybe you're doing the Stanton missions, you're grabbing some eggs, whatever, ERTs. But this is not a PvP ship. Literally everything will destroy this ship in PvP.
Unless you suck.
It, yeah. But like I'm talking about an arrow, okay?
Yeah.
I'm talking about a Gladius. I'm talking about the smallest ship, like uh the Avenger. The Avenger can destroy a constellation. A saber with no shields can destroy the constellation. Don't ask me how I know. Anyways, um, yeah, and then when it comes down to like your shields, go for the highest you can get. Parapets, right? For power plants, wait, did we use the stealths on the power plants, or did we go for the Lux
No,
cores?
we're going for max power output.
Oh
The
yeah.
only reason was just because you get the extra couple pips of power, and
Mhm.
honestly, the stealth difference from going Lux cores to a stealth was like a couple K difference. You're in a damn Connie or a Corsair. You're not in this to be invisible in the first place.
Should we tell them about the other site?
Oh yeah, SP viewer, absolutely.
Okay.
Here, we'll go like this.
So there's a website called SP Viewer, and you can type in some crazy stuff, and it will show you your like what ship will see you, like your cross section at which range and stuff like this. I think we put in like a Gladius.
Yeah,
Was that
here
it?
here it is. So I'll go here. We'll even go an F7.
All right. Yeah.
F7C Mark II is hunting you, so it shows you your detection rates. These are rough. These aren't verified because we've found it's roughly close.
Yeah.
So your detection rates are a mile away. I think we were able to get them down to like 10k on the front with all stealth, but it's just not. It's not a feasible thing with the amount of power you need to run this thing effectively. But this is another site like Urkel, but it's like nth degree of detail, right? I don't recommend this for your starter folks out there that are just trying to get a ship build. This is some advanced stuff here. It shows you all the G forces you can pull, everything. It's ridiculously complex, but for nerds like us, it's kind of what we use when it comes to that, finding the crazy statistics. So
Yeah,
if you
it's
want to
like
use that,
comparing.
sorry to click back and forth, but SP Viewer, I'll put a link for it in the description as well. But
Yeah,
back onto Urkel.
I was just gonna say it's like comparing a calculator to a scientific calculator. If you don't know what the like those signs mean, don't bother going there. Just stick to Urkel. 99% of it is accurate.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
But
Except for
yeah,
like the cargo on the Phoenix is off.
the Lux Core, though, right now, we haven't found much issue. We haven't done a crazy amount of PvP in Arcanis and stuff because I'm just using them for Vaughns and, ERTs or whatever. But the health pool versus like your military stuff is drastically different. But right at this point of the game, being that engineering's not involved, I'm not finding the health pool is making that much difference. So that's why we're going to go with the Lux Core for now for optimal power.
Oh, and then we're on to coolers, and we went stealth coolers, right?
Yeah, we're going with
So
the Stealth 2s.
yeah, and like the main reason to go with the stealth, in my opinion, is if you look at the pips, first, you only need two energy pips, right? You're still getting the same amount of cooling, and you get more cooling efficiency if you genuinely fill all, like, so if you fill all your weapons, you get a whole lot more weapon, like ammo and stuff like that. If you fill all your engines, you get a whole lot more. It's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's exponential. That's the one. It's exponential,
You're
right?
not wasting power around.
Yeah, it's like that's why you always have your shields to full, because then it only takes 20 seconds instead of like 50 seconds to fully charge. It was just, yeah, and like you only need two to get full, and then we went, oh yeah, the sun flare. Now the reason we went this was it only takes 9 seconds to cool down or something. Was that, am I right?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
it was minimal reboot time compared to,
Yeah.
especially compared to the stock
Now,
cooler, which is 39 seconds.
yeah, this will probably change when a patch comes out and they update all the speeds and the efficiencies and yada yada yada. But for right now, you're either going stealth or you're going for speed. So like the sun flare, or is it like the eclipse or something, or whatever the stealth A is? And like,
The spicule.
anyways, uh, yeah, I don't
Hey, I don't make the names.
know, but like you're not gonna use stealth in this. This isn't a stealth ship. You want a stealth ship? Go get a Firebird. Okay, go get some little tiny fighter. But yeah, and then whatever rockets or missiles you want to put on. Cross sections are always nice, right? The Spark One, or yeah, Spark One. Task Force is nice, but I don't know. They tend to get shot off a little more.
Missiles are
Um,
missiles.
yeah.
It's size 1 too. You're not going to break the bank with those. So
So just send them.
unlike the Taurus that has size 2.
Ooh. All right, so we doing your Taurus now?
Nah, Taurus is going to be the same. It's the same loadout, except my only change is going to be running the M7s for my weapon. My weapon of choice for this is the M7s. The alpha
Yeah.
damage, your sustained damage is just a lot higher in PvE. PvE, PvP, mesh, I'd use the Omnis all day long. They're
Actually,
definitely better for that overall. But if you're just trying to strictly PvP in a constellation, don't know why you would, but this is where I would say the Galderines. Yuck.
I thought the Omnis were a lot better at hitting those smaller targets in the stand missions.
Yeah, definitely.
with like, even though it's PVE, you it will definitely hit the smaller Avengers and the F7s a lot easier. So
The reason why is the speed. This is what we
yeah.
look at when we're calculating the weapons we want to use. It's situational. If you're doing ERTs and Vaughns, high level Vaughns and whatnot, you got big boy ships. You want big boy power. You want high alpha max damage to break the shields down and have good armor penetration. For smaller ships, you want to hit them. So if your bullet speed, your laser speed, whatever, projectile speed, sorry, is slow, it's hard to hit them. So you want something with a higher speed rate to make it hit more effectively. So that's where the Omnis come in a little bit better, but the Galdarines are head over heels the best for your ship v smaller ship combat, I guess.
Yeah.
When you get into the higher sizes, size 4 and bigger, the speeds are dropping now. Because a standard Omniski,
Ugh,
Omniski,
I hate it so much.
the standard ones are 1400 and the M7s are 1000, so they drop by a percentile over as you size up. So just food for thought on that. You can play with the weapons how you want, but the components wise, I really wouldn't change a whole lot about this. Your big boy shield, the Lux cores, and the Nightfalls. And you're able to run max everything up here in the power. There is no downside to it. You don't have to drop, you don't even need to drop your life, which is not even used right now anyway. So that one.
Yep.
We'll move on to the
Ooh.
Corsair. This will be pretty quick because it's not going to change a whole lot from the Constellation. So we're going to stick with the Parapet Shield, Lux cores for your power plants, Nightfalls on your coolers, and the Sunfire for your Quantum. The Corsair right now, with the current nerf, is not used as much as it used to be. I'm seeing tenfold more Constellations than I did Corsairs, and it was flip-flop before because the firepower was vastly higher, being that you had 6 weapons for your pilot to use. Now that you are only running off the 2 5s and the 2 4s as your pilot, kind of cuts you down a little bit. But if you got a buddy with you, throw them in your other co-pilot seat, have them go pew 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 with the other 2 size 5s, and you'll shred through them pretty quick regardless. But again, I wouldn't change the M series personally. Again, if you're trying to PvP in a Corsair, pick a better ship. Let's be honest.
Yeah. It's
So it's a flying turd. So you ain't gonna dogfight too well in it. But for the remote turrets, I just slapped all ballistics. Pick and choose. I mean, really, deadbolts are great for PvE wise. You don't have to reload them all the time. They're not gonna blaze through your ammo in 2 seconds like a Gatling gun would. So you'll be able to go through a couple Vaughns without having to reload them if you got some buddies in the ship with you, and they're gonna do some pretty good damage too. And probably blow up the ship and you lose all your loot anyway, right?
uh, um, but it does have the size 3 missiles.
It sure do. Again, pick your poison. I've had better luck with Electromag, but it seems like it's a 50-50 shot whether they're going to hit or not half the time. So, missiles are missiles.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot to go into on these guys. Always remember you can turn off your life support whenever you have something full energy to it, right? You're gonna get a lot more bang for your buck, all right? Um, you're not always gonna need thrusters more than everything, so have 1 or 2 in there and just pump the rest. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, I'd say so. If you guys have any questions, throw them in the comments. If you're still here around for this whole video like this and supporting us, throw us a like and subscribe, and hit us up in the comment section if you have any questions. I'll put links to all this in the comments and description below. You guys have a good one.
Take care, guys.